Hey gratitude seeker, are you paying attention to your body? Have you ever considered the relationship between what you think and feel and how your body feels? I have, and I want to share a few tips that work for me, and most probably they will work for you as well. So let's get it on. But first, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Have you ever considered your thoughts and feelings when you're tired? Did you see how you think when you're tired compared to when you're rested? For instance, what I've seen was that whenever I felt tired, I had the tendency to be more negative, to be focused more on what worries me, and to feel the fear that I cannot deal with some situations. And I believe that this has to do with the fact that we feel on a certain level that we must act there and then. Like we feel that problems should be dealt with in that moment. We feel on some level that it's urgent, and on the other side, we feel we don't have enough energy to deal with them. That's why mornings are so important and so powerful, because usually people feel rested when they are waking up or after drinking their coffee. And in those moments, we believe we can do anything and everything because our body feels good, rested, full of energy, and capable of doing many, many things. So that's why writing in your gratitude journal might be easier in the morning, because those positive feelings are much easier to feel, to experience. And of course, our mind is also much clearer. What I find very valuable when it comes to this is being aware that sometimes when I have negative thoughts, that they might just be because I am either very stressed out for one reason or another, or I'm just tired, or I don't feel well. And even though we're rational beings and we know that we don't have to solve everything in that moment, a part of our brain feels that whenever we feel a fear, we see a potential problem, that it must focus on it and maybe it must actually act upon it. And when you don't have the resources necessary to do that, you keep lingering in those negative thoughts, in those negative patterns. So whenever I get those worrisome thoughts or those negative thoughts, I become aware of my body as well and see whether I'm tired or if I am feeling okay, if I drank enough water, for instance, if my physiology is in order, because some of these physical discomforts might keep us from feeling grateful, from having positive, uplifting thoughts. Like if you haven't slept well and your neck is stiff, it's a discomfort that always draws your attention. It's not that you don't appreciate the things in your life or what is happening to you positively, but your body keeps telling you that something isn't okay and that you need to do something about it. Of course, when we're in physical pain, that is quite obvious. Like a lot of our attention goes there and we can't concentrate on other things usually, depending on the pain, of course. So instead of stacking up the negative feelings and thoughts in those moments, I think it's very important to acknowledge the fact that we have these thoughts and we have these feelings because our body is in a certain condition. And it's not the case to generalize or to make decisions that are too rough in those moments. It's just a physical condition that needs some care, some attention, some healing. or just some rest. Because as you know, thoughts lead to feelings that lead to action, that lead to results. And we don't want to entertain those thoughts that harm us even more than the physical pain that we are experiencing. Another part of this body intelligence is what we do and how we think and act before we eat when we're really hungry. There is this commercial that says something like this: "You're not yourself when you're hungry." And it's so true. At times when I'm really hungry, I feel more fearful. It's easier for me to snap. And I have a sense of urgency about everything that's happening that isn't actually necessary. So in those moments, I know that before making any decisions and doing other stupid things, it's very important that I take a break, that I eat, and usually after that, I see the world with new eyes. It might not apply to everyone or in every situation, but I'm sure that you can identify some of these patterns in yourself as well. I'm telling you this because in those moments, it's really hard to feel grateful, because all of the attention is on those things that have to do with survival, with pain, with discomfort. And if we give in to them, we give in to the negative thoughts and feelings that we might have regarding them or in those moments, getting back to gratitude can be really, really hard. So I invite you to become more aware of your body, of how it works, of when you have tendencies to go into negative patterns, and to become aware when you have those negative thoughts and feelings, how you are feeling in your body. Life and the world might not be that bad. It might just be something that has to do with a physical condition, something that will pass, or that you can do something to heal. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that this was empowering for you. If you can think of a friend or a family member that could find this useful, share it with them, let them know about it. Hopefully they will find it empowering as well. And like always, this has been Georgian Benta. Don't forget to always keep seeking gratitude.